Fer-de-Lance. This is the ship that community goals that involve bounty hunting, a series that we also have planned. So, Kush, the build of this beautiful ship.
Yep. So, obviously, first you want the Fer-de-Lance.
Tuned
Get
in.
it at that discount price. Yep.
Yes, so we are in a Liang Ru
seconds
ship
on,
system, a Liang Ru system, which means that it will be a 15% discount as well. That is also handy to know. If you need to look up anything where...
This already saves you a little over 7 mil.
If you need to look up anything we're doing, have a look at EDDB online. Just Google that and you'll find what we're talking about. Purchase options.
Addendum. Actually, it's the Coriolis shipyard. All you have to do is type into Google Coriolis EDCD, and then from there, after building your ship, you can click to go to the EDDB, and it'll tell you where to find the station necessary to build said ship. Always filter for your powers Liang Ru for the 15% discount on not only your ship, but your insurance costs.
Sweet!
Alright.
Now, next thing we need to point out, cost of new ship. Obviously, we're going to keep our old ship because we need an exploration vessel. The Fer-de-Lance is, from what I've gathered, pathetic at jump distance, so make sure you keep a good jumping ship in your arsenal. Or just your ass. It doesn't matter. So, here we go. Buying it. Stand by. If my internet drops out now, I'll be so pissed. Ah, the stream's gone, no jokes. Oh, it's thinking very long and hard. There we go. We have
probably because
ourselves...
it was moving you to the large fucking pad instead of the small one.
Ah, look at this. This is sexual. Sexual feeling and healing, whichever one it was.
I like that cockpit.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
You are off to the right, though. That's slightly...
So the entire time I'm in the Cobra, I spend time on the left. When I need a break, I'll come to my Fer-de-Lance and spend time on the right. Actually, it seems to be the middle. Do you think this is middle? I think this is the middle. Hang on. Let's have a look.
It looks a little bit over to the right.
Well, that's an excellent view for a camera.
I feel like it's a little bit to the right.
Yeah, you're right. It's the cockpit. Wow, this is a cool looking ship. I didn't realize. Holy crap, look how shiny it is. It looks like a Boeing. It's a Boeing 747. No, an A380. It's literally just the cockpit of an A380 plus boosters. Yeah, I am slightly off to the right. There you go. Holy crap, am I tiny compared to this ship.
It's like NASA's combat spaceship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Like a shuttle combined with a Boeing with... I mean, look at these engines. Holy crap,
Boeing's
I can't wait to blow
shuttle.
those. Space. And that's a massive hangar door right there.
Space hookers. Can't wait till they blow me through space.
That's one calling now! Right, let's fit this baby out. Oh.
Fucking stupid phone.
Outfitting.
Alright,
This is
so-
where things get complex.
You're gonna want to go into your core first.
I am in my core. Wow, this stuff has
Alright,
6
you're gonna
and
want
5.
a 6B power plant. You do not bite my fucking cords, kitty. I don't know how many times I have to fucking spank you over it.
Is that the space hooker you're talking to, or?
Yeah, it's that pussy, man.
Definitely
Oh, yeah.
exchange the old modules, I'm
Pussy with
guessing,
teeth.
each time.
Yes.
Exchanging old module. Alrighty. That is a 6B power plant. Right, thrusters. I'm guessing those need to be altered.
5A.
5A, right. Straight into
You're
the
going-
combat.
Now you're going A across the board, except for life support and sensors. Both of those will be D.
For my dick and the space hooker. Nah, jokes. Right. So, frame shift 4A, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Massive power draw there, but it's worth it.
Yeah, you're going to be looking at 99.8% power draw at the end of this.
Seriously? Jesus.
With weapons deployed, yes.
What
That
about
was the
life
last
support?
one I had the 6A power plant. Life support and sensors are both D. But yeah, no. I was gonna put a 6A power plant and the military alloys on there, but you don't have the money for those, so
Sad
6B it
face.
is because it'll work for now, and lightweight because you can't afford military. So, you know.
These the sensors are the thing that does the No, that's not. No, that's the planetary body scanner. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't need that anyway. Not on this ship. Just need a kill warrant scanner. Where was
You'll
I?
be taking that off of your other ship.
6E power distributor, yes? Oh no, 6A I mean.
6A, yep. 6A for the power. Always the power. Anything that you're using combat, you want the highest class A. Because that's like what recharges your weapons, what recharges your shields, what recharges your engines, shit like that. So the highest and best class that you can get for that is by far where you want to go.
Now the fuel tank.
Far and beyond. The
Oh
fuel
no.
tank doesn't change.
They don't have a 3A, so we'll have to leave that where it is.
Yeah, it's only an 8-ton fuel tank.
That's bad combined with his jump distance, but it doesn't matter. This thing looks fucking epic. So that's it for core
You're
internals.
probably not going to be like transporting it places. You're just going to call it to a place and then call it a day.
Oops, I've done something wrong there.
So next, you may as well go to your optional.
Hang on. Just navigating my way back to the outfitting service.
Fair enough.
Choot, choot. Those little missiles coming out are pretty cool. Right, now you said optional internals?
Optional is next, yes.
Yep. Cargo rack, I'm guessing we're removing.
Yes, there's going to be no cargo on this ship.
Yes. What are we replacing it with?
So shield A, 5 is the 5 slot is going to be a 5A shield.
Is that a shield cell or a no? It's a generator.
Jenny. Down more. It scrolls.
Bum bum.
Well then.
For
We'll have to find you
5B
a
for
5A
now.
shield generator somewhere.
Should we just leave the shield
I'll
generator?
do a 5B for now.
Also,
But
apparently
you have to exchange
remove.
your old one on the 4 slot before you're actually allowed to buy that one. You can't have
Ah.
two. That's what's doing it.
So what are we putting into the 4 slot instead?
4B shield cell bank.
Can I just swap them around, or do I have to sell the shield generator first?
No, you can swap them around.
4B?
You just can't put another shield generator when you have one yet.
You sure we can't afford 4A?
And the reason you go 4B instead of 4A is the B modules have 1 extra ammo charge.
I see it, yeah.
So you have more power regenerated with the 4A, but you have more charges with the 4B.
Yeah.
Plus you save a little bit of money and power, which is nice. Little things.
Exchange old module, which is the generator, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Now you
that's
have no shield
actually
change. But that's
actually
okay, 'cause
paid
you
me
get-
money. That's pretty good. Lol. And now we can put the shield generator on here. And we're doing a 5B because there is no 5A as of yet. What's the difference between Biweave and Standard?
Biweaves recharge faster, but they have less resistances.
Lame. Definitely more resistance.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at the point, like, I don't know, to me, if you lose your shields, it's time to get the fuck out of Dodge. It's not even time to stay around and play around and wait for your fucking shields to recharge. It doesn't work out well.
Alright, so we've got another 4 slot with cargo, which is being removed for
Replaced with a module reinforcement package, 4D.
module reinforcements, 4D.
That will help protect your canopy and a couple other things from potentially getting destroyed if your shields do go down.
Lovely.
Which we can hope doesn't happen, but will quite possibly happen.
Any visual effect for that? Negative. Alright, now I've got a level 2 empty internal compartment.
That's going to be... Actually, let me just wait and see. Because sometimes...
That should probably be the...
extra slot. No, that's going to be hull reinforcement.
Okay.
So that'll give you a little bit extra hulls, just in case, you know.
2D, I'm guessing the best
Doesn't
one that's
fucking
here.
hurt. Yes.
And it's light 2 because it's D, which is excellent.
Still wait, but yes. It's not bad.
1E basic discovery scanner.
That is what you're going to replace with the docking computer. Don't need a discovery scanner.
There it is.
Next, we may as well do your utility mounts. Now, here's where it's going to get a little bit interesting.
Okay. Oh, they're all
If
empty.
you want a kill warrant scanner, I would advise sacrificing either the heatsink, the chaff, or the point defense.
No!
And if I had to be completely honest, I would say sacrifice the point defense. You have 6 utility slots. This is true. But 3 of them in the equipment, like in the setup that I have, gives you total of an extra 60% shields without actually having any of your shield pips boosted.
And if I just do 2?
Then you have 40%. Every time you remove one of these shield boosters, you lose an extra 20%. And you did sacrifice 20% to get the point defense, but that's not that big of a deal.
In fairness,
which is why I would advise dropping the point defense for a kill warrant scanner, because A, it will help you make more money, and B, missiles aren't the most common thing to deal with.
I was about to say, yeah, I haven't seen a lot of missiles, and I was about to say, okay, fine.
So what I'd advise is your first 3 slots go OA shield booster, which is the largest you can get. And then the last 3 do your chaff, heatsink, as well as your kill warrant. Don't buy the kill warrant, pull that off of your old ship.
Shield boosters. A.
Yep.
Buying options, buy. Boop! There it is. And another one. Shield booster number 3. These are actually quite cheap, come to think of it. Buy.
For an extra 20% to the shields. It's nice.
Alright,
Very
now
nice.
in the next 2 there was heatsink and chaff, right?
Yep. And then we'll do your hard points before we do your other vehicle thing. And stripping out of other things that way.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm going to need to go through my fire groups as well.
Yes.
Did I just buy the heatsink or the chaff? I think it was the heatsink, yeah. Beep. Ah, yeah, that's a good place for a chaff launcher. That looks streamlined. And this was the kill warrant scanner that I'm going to strip off my other ship. Because I like stripping my ship.
Well, and I mean, if you're not using your other ship for combat, why have it with a combat module, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
There's no
heatsink
point
launcher,
using your
chaff
Cobra for
launcher.
combat when you've got a Fer.
Yes. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually.
Plus,
So,
it is an extra $1.5 million that you'd have to spend on other things. Now is your hard points.
this is the fun
Which is your
part. Empty, huge hard
now-
point. I like the sound of that.
Now, the way that I have this built is my own personal kind of like setup thing, and you can change it if you would like later on, by all means. But the huge hard point, I would advise doing a multi-cannon for now. You could do a beam laser, but I don't know what the power draw is actually going to be like. We kind of need to play around with the ship and get it like leveled up that way. You know, we got to figure out what it's actually going to do and what it can take. Huge hard point is the fucking beam laser. It might just kill all of your fucking power. So I'd advise multi-cannons for now.
What about a torpedo?
Torpedoes only go up to class 2.
Oh, well, that's lame.
You can't get an ultra sized. You can get beam lasers, plasma accelerators, multi cannons, and that's it from here.
I can't see the
Oh, and burst
multi-cannons
lasers.
anywhere. Oh, there they are. Never
Multi cannons
mind.
are on, yeah.
And obviously I want a 4A gimbaled, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Wow, this thing costs a fortune.
But it looks badass and it's mean. I've got one. You've seen me bump 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 bump.
Here it comes. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what it looks like when I sleep with a space hooker. That was amazing. All right.
I like
next
the way
one.
yours unfolds.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually. It literally was like a space
All right.
hooker.
Next, you're going to be
Moment.
looking at a 2D beam laser and a 2D beam laser.
Okay.
However, here's the other thing. You can put them, like, look at where your hard points are, because all of these are size 2 hard points, so it's kind of where you want them to be. The other
Right.
thing is, do you want to be able to be in control of your beam lasers, or do you just want them to shoot at people? Because if you go turreted, you can just have them shoot at your target as long as it's hostile. and it will just automatically do it. But if you want to be able to control it, I understand that too. You just might have to set a couple of extra quick item fucking things so that you can fire off chaff and shit if you want it.
Yeah.
You might also even be able to just fire all of it, sustain burst the whole fucking time. This is what I mean.
When
by
they're
you gotta
turreted,
test it
how do
out for
they?
combat.
When they're turreted, how do they go about like overheating, reloading, that sort of stuff? Like
They just fire constantly, basically, is kind of
as much as they can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
So
turreted.
I mean, if you are in control of it, it's better that way. Like you have, if you control it yourself, then you don't have to worry so much about it running out of energy because you can stop using the beam lasers. So it's probably better to do gimbaled for now, and then if it's not something where you have to worry about the energy, you can do turreted later.
So I've got a 2D and a 2E here.
2D is gimbaled, 2E is the other one.
It seems like 2E would do less damage.
Where? Can you give me like 5 minutes to help Pango Panish just finish this? Alright. You're pretty much... Yeah, you're fucking close anyways.
I mean, I'll go D because one, I can control them, and
Darkmar.
two, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely go with that for now.
Sorry, by the way, if you're in the stream commenting, I can't see your comments at the moment because I've decided to just do this stream very quickly. We're not going to be streaming for long because I actually need to go to sleepy soup soon. And another 2D on the other side. Right, I'm making this bitch look very symmetrical, but anyone can put these in any hardpoints they feel like, if you're building one of these. And that leaves us with 2 slots for level 2.
Gimbaled. Multis.
Gimbaled multis. Multi-cannon. Gimballet.
That means that you shouldn't have to worry too much about your power draw, and you'll still have a lot of firepower to go
Is the
around.
2F the best one here? They just get better as you go down, don't you? Oh, these are turreted as well. No, I want the...
You want the 2F gimbaled, yeah. There you go.
Store the old one, no, sell the old one. Oh, they're free.
The old one, yeah.
Sweet. Oh, look at the way it unfolds. That is so cool. And that's a much nicer cannon because it fits... It takes up more of the space in that slot. Look how small this thing is.
Yeah, well, that's only a
yeah.
size 1 weapon instead of a size 2 weapon, so it does look quite a bit smaller in there.
Multi-cannon. 2F gimbaled. Exchange. Cha-ching. And I have 8 million left over. Insurance cost is 3.2 mil. Cha-ching.
Yep.
And is that it? Is that the build?
Yeah, you saved even more money because you didn't get a 5A shield generator, you got a 5B, but yes, that is your build. You're done. You're right.
Right, let's take her out.
It is not quite. It is not quite. You still need to go to your Cobra and strip off the kill warrant scanner and slap that bad boy onto your fucking ship so you have
Can
it.
I access
And
that
then
through the
it's time to go
shipyard? Yes, I can.
Fuck some shit out.
Storage options. Use this ship. Sell storage ship. No, you. Why is the sell option directly underneath that?
I know, right? I'm glad it makes you confirm your sale first, but yeah.
Alright, so now we're storing the kill warrant scanner.
Yep. So you just go into your outfitting, and then you go into the utility, click on it, and then go to transfer store.
Man, I could have transferred all the
swap that to the
heatsink
Fer-de-Lance.
launchers and everything, actually, come to think of it.
I mean, heatsink is still useful for exploration, and it's fairly cheap. Chaff, again, still useful if you get chased around and shit like that.
Should I?
Fairly cheap.
No, this is still my exploration vehicle, so I need to keep that in mind, actually.
You might have actually been able to pull off your multi-guns. Your 2 fucking multi-cannons and slap them on there, but other than that, it really... Like,
Where is it again? Utility mounts.
Utility.
Kill warrant scanner, there it is. Transfer options, store. Store.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, now when you swap back to your other ship, you can slap it into the utility slot. And you will have your scanner.
Yay! Oh, it scared me then when it said
You can
stored
leave the
ship
station,
0.
And you should get an outside camera view of it, and then I gotta go grab some breakfast with my girlfriend.
Yep. use this ship. Swapping to a larger pad, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And
So
your
this
ship won't
ship
be
is just
quite as big
brutally
as mine,
cool.
but it's still pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
It's like 2/3 the size of mine.
Does it have those sexy sounding thrusters, or is that just the dirty drives?
Does it have what?
Does it have the
Sexy
really
what
sexy sounding thrusters?
I don't know.
I guess I'll find out
Most of
momentarily.
the ships seem to sound different, so...
Alright, and then
I don't
just
think the dirty drives actually makes a sound difference.
utility mounts.
It does, I've
just
never
to
noticed.
Make a point. Browse. Kill warrant scanner. Oh, my stored one doesn't come up. How do I access that? Stored modules, there we go.
Yeah.
Kill warrant scanner, that one?
And even then, when you're like looking at your module, there's an option to go to transfer instead of store. Or sorry, instead of the like, store to buy things.
Transfer to ship. On that mount. Transfer. Transfer. Kadonk. Yeah. Right. That is a beautiful looking ship, and it's ready to fly for the first time. We should probably set the fire groups, but I'll play with that later. For now, I'm just really keen to launch this babe. Oh, also, how do I use the landing docking computer?
Basically what happens is when you request docking, you pull your speed down to 0 and the docking computer takes over.
Ah, sweet. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our initial takeoff.
I will say I advise not doing it too far back, because if it plays too much of some of the symphony orchestra music that is in this game, you will get hit with a copyright fucking bullshit thing.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make it so that you can't actually view it in a country, but it does make it so that you can't actually, like, monetize it, so...
Can I just say that this ship sounds amazing? Like, the thrusters on the sides, they're like... Right, now, where do I go? Here we are. Wow. Look at this babe. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I did this.
I'm glad you did too. It's a sexy ass ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty small large ship as well, which I think is part of the huh? Yep. But yeah, no, that thing is sexy.
Oh my god,
And
landing and
due to
taking
the
off
fact
is
that
going
it's
to
as
be...
small as it is for a large ship is part of why it's one of the more maneuverable large ships that there is. Even without dirty drives, you're probably close to as maneuverable as if not more.
Alright, here we go. And these are the sound effects I've been waiting to hear.
Oh, you were in alternate flight mode, that's what was fucking you up.
Here we go, boosting. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
It'll be cool when you have colored thrusters.
Mm-hmm. And it does have really good sounding thrusters.
It's really muffled, but
we're gonna have to sort that out.
Party. Oh, power limit exceeded.
Yeah. We'll have to double check that.
Okay, so go to your right-hand panel, go into your modules, and then docking computer and cargo hatch can be set to tier 4. Just like tab over with the D-pad till it hits tier 4.
Hang on. Docking
Really should have
computer.
overcharged your system.
Docking
What does it say? Output 100, usage 100, and what?
100. It just says 100%.
Okay, so then yeah, having your docking computer and your cargo hatch on number 4 will be more than enough.
Am I just not
Hatch.
seeing it?
Yeah.
Life support, frame shift, sensors,
Standard
chat
docking
function.
computer.
Ah,
It's above your sensors.
tier 4?
Tier 3 or 4, it doesn't matter. It just means that anytime you get into combat now, it'll turn off your standard docking computer and your cargo hatch, which doesn't mean you lose cargo, it just means you can't go pick it up.
What was the other one again? The
But yeah,
cargo
with
hatch.
this you'll have your weapons work. Huh?
Cargo hatch, standard docking computer. Was there anything else?
You don't need anything else.
You reckon?
That right there gives you 3% extra energy and you're only pushing 100 anyways, so...
As soon as I open my weapons, though, it does it again.
Oh yeah, because it's telling you that you're overcharging your thing, but it doesn't matter because as soon as you your shit's done, you see your guns work. Everything still works. Your heat sink, your chaff, your multi-cannons are all still turned on. You still have to set your fire groups for your beam weapons. And your other multi-guns. Your other multi-gun, sorry. You still have one more. But yeah, everything is working on your ship, you're good.
Oh, that's the big one at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll just set them all to 1. Fuck it.
Yeah, and then unload and put all your weapon pips to energy and see how it goes. If you see your energy just fucking catastrophically dropping, then you might need pulse or pulse lasers instead. But yeah, fucking full blow and all into weapons.
Beautiful. Hang on. I'll get the one nice angle on the gun here. Look at those weapons. Hang on, I'll put them...
Yeah, I gotta like see what your energy's doing though.
Oh, right. Sorry. Beautiful. Right, so energy-wise...
You gotta be in your ship to actually see it. Yeah.
I think we'll want to change the power setup a little bit.
Well, see, the thing is without engineering, you can't get your power distributor any higher. So it might be that you just want to do pulse lasers instead of solid beams. You'll still be able to cut through shields, but you won't be able to be like melting through shields. Or you might want to set it so that the beam lasers are set to the left trigger, and then you'll be able to hit them with the left trigger separate. But then Kill Warren Scanner is going to be on a different fire group. It's kind of up to you. But I do have to go now and grab some lunch. My girlfriend's getting impatient, so
Yeah, man.
I will talk to you later, bro. And if you're not on when I get back, well, I will talk to you tonight. Or
Yeah,
whenever
that's
you're
that's
back
going
on.
to be me going to bed. So thanks everyone for tuning in. That's we got a Fer-de-Lance. Woo!
But yeah, peace out, bro. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace
See you,
out,
man.
stream.
Have a good breakfast. There we go, that seems to be working fine. And then if I add the lasers, yes, that's when we get a bit of heat. But let's say I notice that we're draining power too fast and we get up near that heat mark, I can just turn it off. Beautiful. So yeah, we're good. Let's go dock back at that station. How far away is it? Weapons away. We do not want to cause shit with a station. I would like to attack a station one day, and I mean successfully, but that's not going to be now. Oh dear.
Authorization clear. Land on pad 3-0. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Sweet! Oh, this is awesome. My ship is docking itself, although apparently that can be quite dangerous if your ship doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, we're gonna get a copyright strike here. Alright, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Oh no. Laters. Bye. Bye, everyone.